Hello, I just thought I'd start this video by telling you this is going to be about how these are made, or what they are, because a lot of people have asked, what do you put your guinea pigs on and what alternative cages can you use. So these, obviously the grids on here are from CNC, normal CNC grids you can get. I get them offline. There's Amazon that do them, which I get them off there, but there's a lot of other companies that do them as well. And you can get lots of different types, so the square ones or these ones like this. And a lot of people ask what this is. This is it here, that without any grids around it, if you can see it, sorry about the sun. This is called a G shelf, and you can get lots of different sizes of them and lots of different colours. Now I've chosen to go, I can't remember what the sizes are, but I've got one going there and one next to it, which fits next to it. Then I've got a smaller one that I've slotted in because the corner one itself doesn't actually fit. So this one fits slightly better. And what I've used to actually put it together are cable ties, magnets, and some other bits to screw in. So we've got here, I will show you how it works. So here I can undo it and open it, and these two are actually cable tied together, the grids, and these bits here are put into the metal. So what you would do is put a hole into the metal like we've got here. I had different layout before, so that's why it's changed a little bit. This is for when I had the shelves slightly lower. I had, like, instead of 3 shelves of guinea pigs going up, I had 4, but I've reduced it because I wanted more room at the bottom to clean them. But this one, as you can see, moves, and you just pop it back up, and there we go. The same is here, so I've got 2 attached together and they open. This one here is actually it doesn't move. I can put the water bottles onto there. Obviously I've just come in this morning, so I need to fill these water bottles up, but this one here is on the side, and again you can just open it, so I can actually get into this side here to clean it more easily. And again, I'm using, you can probably see on there, there's 2 magnets, which is there and there, and I just use that to kind of give it that bit more, so it's like flat against there. I don't need it because it's not going to open with that there. And I put my water bottles going down here. It's just easier to keep the rest of the setup dry, apart from obviously the ones that are single. I will show you what these are actually, these clips. So these are the clips that you put onto these bits here. And what you would do is drill a hole. Actually, I think that one's been drilled a different way, but you drill a hole there so that it could be moved. I think it was drilled a different way, that one, but anyway, yeah, because it won't. Will it go that way? No, it won't go that way, will it? It's not the right way. But anyway, yeah, so that's what you use. You get them offline. They come in packs. I can't remember what they're called. This is what you would attach these two. So they, as you can see, they kind of go it, they can go into the wire and just hang like that. So they actually attach to the bottom of here like that, and then where the hole's drilled, it goes into there, and it just attaches. There's 2 of those that are attached either side to actually hold the CNC grid into play. So those, and they come in a pack. You can get them packed like that. And then you have a nut and bolt, which actually fits through there. So that fits through there and holds it into place, and the bolt keeps it tight. So you can undo that, and obviously it keeps it tight into there, so it's safe for them. Also, everybody knows cable ties, if you can see it. So you get different sizes of cable ties. The bigger sizes you can put around the top section if you're not actually using them to open. Some people do just cable tie it, so that's the rope that kind of lets them come down. That's probably the easiest way of doing it if you're not very good at drilling holes or anything like that. And obviously with this one here, you can see it as well, it works. Just goes like that, open it up, and then you've got this one that's in at the back, so it's easy just to tighten it up, or not tighten it up. Sometimes it's got a bit loose actually, so I'll tighten it up. And there we go. And then obviously you put the cage up, fits perfectly, and you can just hold it like that. If it's going to drop down, it's still going to hold that one into place because these ones are cable tied. And that's also why I've got little magnets that kind of, these little ones you can get again online, and you just push them in together and they stay there. Obviously be careful with the magnets that they don't drop on the floor and no guinea pigs try and eat them. So yeah, this is basically what it is. It's just G shelves you can get. The wooden bit at the bottom of the G shelves I've actually wrapped in a thin like cellophane plastic that you can get in rolls, and it keeps it from getting wet and starting to rot and go mouldy. So that's what I've done with those. And then obviously you put the Coroplast stuff, which you can get from either online in big sheets, or you can get it from DIY stores that come in big sheets as well, or you can get it off your guinea pig sites that you use as well, which will do it to certain sizes, but you will have to cut it to the size that you want that fit into the grid. And obviously I got them offline. I got these and I've actually just cut them to give them a bit more insulation on the shed as well, and that's what I've used on here and on, sorry if the camera's going a bit funny, on here as well. So yes, that's what I use for here. I've got the top shelf there that is just the plain wood. I don't think have I wrapped that? Yeah, I have wrapped it as well. So you can wrap it in the cellophane and it keeps it dry as well. But with these I can go lower, and I did, but I couldn't get into there and clean it properly. So these are five shelves high. But like I said, you can have it in different ways as well. Like this one here, this is half of it. They come flat packed, these do. And obviously this is one that's not been covered, so this is just the wood that you get that's thin wood, and this one I just have put out here because I am going to use this one and move around and have it half like that. And I have got another set that I'm going to do the shelves, and I'm going to do it so that it goes along this wall as well, to give this guy here, Edward, a little bit more room. But this is the grid itself. The CNC grid is 6 long, but it's slightly more because you've got this metal part here that gives, so it's probably like 6.5 CNC grid by 2 or 3 in this case here. So yeah, it's adequate space for the guinea pigs, and obviously two of these guinea pigs have got a 6x2 space, or 6x3 at the end. So it is a lot of space. And obviously if you've got a herd of guinea pigs like the girls, if I didn't have the boys, I could do ramps and have them going up, and you can do it all kinds of ways. So you could cut ramps through to make them a more steady ramp. You could kind of do that if you were skilled in doing stuff like that. So instead of using your wood ramps, well, not wood ramps, but wooden platforms, sometimes it's easier to go with something like this if you're not, if your shed isn't very strong enough to hold the wooden frames and stuff like that, which this one isn't. That's why I've used the metal G shelves. So yeah, I just wanted to show people really how easy it is to kind of put it together. I say easy, it was my husband that actually did it, but yeah, it's very stable, it's not going anywhere. They're happy in there, they've all got one level to kind of run up and down. It gives them adequate space. So I just wanted to show you, because a lot of people have been asking me what you kind of use, and I got it off somebody else actually, the idea, because somebody that has a lot of guinea pigs use this, and I thought that's brilliant, because normally you could just use, I was just using CNC grids, to do the higher levels, and I had a whole framework of CNC grids using cable ties and everything, and it was fine, it was sturdy enough, but I just wanted something that if I moved it, the whole thing, I didn't have potential to kind of fall. So with this I can move it if I need to. Not that I ever need to, but if I did, then I know that it would come apart easily and stuff like that. So yeah, that just gives you an option really. And obviously they're sturdy, and you can use them afterwards for anything if you don't need them for the guinea pigs anymore. They're really good. So, or you can just flat pack them away, and they're easy to store. So yeah, I just wanted to show you really what I kind of do with them. So thank you very much for watching. Any questions about it, just let me know and I'll see if I can answer them. Right, thank you, bye.